In the biggest game of his career, Dwayne Wade looked like he took a sip from the fountain of youth, as his injured knees appeared to be his wheels from '06.
Oh, Wade, nice shot there.
They open up the court for me and let me be who I am. That's a guy who can make plays and that can score the basketball. Like I told you guys, this is Game 7. Everything I got, I'm going to give. I can hurt tomorrow. I can hurt in a week. I told my knees, I said, listen, I'm going to treat y'all good this summer. Just give me one more.
In the final game of the NBA season, his knees responded, willing Wade to 23 points and 10 boards, easily making him the second best player on the court Thursday night.
He said the other day he had one game in him, right? He had a game in him. He said, I can get with your one game, you know, and we're going to heal him up. We're going to get his knees healed up. He's a great, great, great player, and been judged, you know, rather harshly as a guy that's played with an injury, you know, for 2 months. So he came up big, big tonight when it counted, and we expect him to come up big, big, big for the next 6 or 7 years.
You know, I've been through a lot. You know, it's great to have an unbelievable support system. You know, when I come to the arena, when I'm at home, you know, my family, you know, everybody believe in me. You know, I'm imperfect, and they still love me the way I am. To have this victory, to have this third championship, and to have it with the people that I love, it's really nothing better than this, man.
If you guys know what he's gone through with this body, with those 2 knees, for him to even be on the court and to be productive, you have no idea. You have no idea what goes into getting him ready every day. My thing is, when I say, suck it up, sister, blah, 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 suck it up, sister. And he does, and he sucks it up every day, and I'm proud of him. And he doesn't complain, he doesn't say anything.
On Saturday, Wade revealed his knees were so banged up, his left knee had to be drained just so he can play.
Most players probably wouldn't even played, you know, out there for the last 2 months. He missed one game, the Milwaukee game. After that, he said, whatever you guys need, I'll be out there for you. Absolute warrior. And tonight, he's 3-time champ. Isn't that awesome?
With 3 now having his 3rd championship, I'm sure his knees are feeling a lot better.
This was sweet, man. I mean, you never begrudge a championship or anything, but everything we've been through, everything I've been through individually, this one right here is the sweetest one, man. I'm going to enjoy this moment.
Last year was all about the jump shot. He shot an unbelievable percentage from mid-range this year. You could argue he was the best mid-range shooter in the NBA this season. Guess what? That's still the weakest part of his game, and that's absolutely frightening, I think, to think about. He could still get so much better from the mid-range, from three-point range, from all those things. And remember this. What's he going to be like with a full off-season off? Last year, 2 weeks off, goes right into the Olympics. Right. This is after working out like a madman during the lockout. Arrested LeBron next year. Ooh-wee, this could be much different.
He said he had 2.5 weeks off all year.
In 2 years. In 2 years.
Chris Bosh had as many points in Game 7 as you and I did.
Well, I played great in Game 7.
I had a pretty good night my own self. Conventional theory here, Tim, is that you do not tinker with a championship team, but will the Heat shop Chris Bosh or anybody else?
It's not just conventional theory, it is Pat Riley theory. You saw it in 07. The 06 team had major flaws, and he tried to bring it back. He felt a championship team earned that. It is not the same thinking this time. That is not why the core will be back. Unless they get blown away with some offer for Chris Bosh, the big 3 will be the big 3 on opening night again next season. Will there be some changes? Absolutely. But I don't think there will be any major.
Back-to-back NBA titles has made it a great ride for team president Pat Riley. Known as the architect of the franchise, Riley doesn't plan to go anywhere anytime soon.
I'm in an age right now where I'm ready to, just fly off somewhere, but I'm not going to because, the good Lord has blessed me with a team that's allowing me to grab onto his coattails, for as long as they want to be together.
It was Riley who envisioned what it would mean for the Heat to bring together Dwayne Wade, LeBron James, and Chris Bosh. It wasn't too long ago that James said this about building a Heat dynasty.
Not 2, not 3, not 4.
The critics had a field day ripping LeBron and the Heat after that prediction.
We make so much about, what was said and how it was done and all of that. It's all bull now because, all it's about now is what's in front of us. It's what's in front of us, not what's behind us.
Under Riley's guidance, the Heat is already, according to Vegas odds makers, a 2-to-1 favorite to win the championship next season. Pat has no worries about the man who will bring this team together again.
Eric's a great coach. It isn't anything, from, what he's learned from me and learned from Stan and learned from all the other coaches and the people that he has studied is who he is today, and he will continue to evolve.
Riley can oversee so much. It's owner Mickey Arison who spends the money. James, Wade, and Bosch are under contract for next season. The core group will be back to make another run for a title. But a lot of people already are looking ahead to July of 2014, when the Big Three can opt out.
Regardless of how the media handles the opt-out situation next year, what we will be focusing on is winning a championship in 14. And when that is over, either successfully or not successfully, then we'll deal with that other issue.